Hey guys, it's Mark from Lot More Guitar Studio on lotmoreguitar.com, and in this lesson I'm going to show you a few of my favorite licks from the ballad version of John Mayer's Last Train Home. Let's check it out. Lick number one happens about 4 minutes into the video, and it sounds something like this. Alright, here we have an E major pentatonic run. It's going to start on the 9th fret of the 5th string, and we're going to start on the upbeat. So we have beat, and we're going to go all the way up the scale to the 9th fret of the 3rd string. So beat. As soon as you get to that note, we're going to slide to the 13th fret of the 3rd string. So we're kind of skipping the 11th. You could slide from it if you want. So we have... So I'm going to slide to the 13th on the 3rd string and then pick the 12th fret, 2nd string. So then you're going to pick the 12th fret of the 2nd string again and hammer on the 14th, and then go up to the 12th fret, 1st string. From there, you're going to pick the 14th fret of the 1st string and slide to the 16th. So we have beat, then we do the scale sequence coming down. We're going to go 12th fret on the 1st string to the 14th. Then you're going to do the same thing on the 2nd string. Now here, if you want, you could bar the top 2 strings and just hammer on the 2nd string 14th to get that kind of Hendrix double note sound. So we have... Then you can come back to the 11th fret 3rd string and 12th fret 2nd string, pick those two together and hammer on the 13th fret of the 3rd string. So, and then I'm going to pick the 2nd string. So it sounds like this. Then we come back to the 9th fret 3rd string, and you're going to pick the 11th, slide up to 13th and back, and then pick the 9th fret 3rd string, and then finish this lick by hammering on 9 to 11 on the 4th string. So let's do that sequence again. All right, the whole thing one more time. Let's move on to lick number 2. Lick number 2 happens around 4 minutes and 38 seconds into the video and sounds something like this. So this whole phrase is amazing. I split it up into 2 parts actually. So lick number 2 is the first part of the phrase he plays here. And we're going to slide into what a lot of blues players refer to as the B.B. King position. So you're sliding to the 18th fret on the 3rd string, and your first finger is on the root. That's important for if you want to transpose this. So that's an E note there. So we're going to slide in 18 on the 3rd to the 17th on the 2nd. And he just goes back and forth between those two notes at first. So I'm picking it twice there, then back to the 3rd string, then back to the 2nd, and then back to 3-2. So it's probably easier to hear it than say the whole thing. So here. After you do that, we're going to jump up to the 19th fret 2nd string. We're going to bend that up a whole step, bring it down, and pick the 17th fret 2nd string. So again, remember that is the root if you want to transpose this stuff. So Now we do a very classic B.B. King thing and blues thing in general, is to jump to the first string on the 19th fret and bend that a step and a half. So we're looking for this note up here. So it really gives you this kind of wailing sound. All right, especially if you have all that nice reverb and delay on there. But I'm sorry, just stay dry so you can hear it. But we're going to bend a step and a half, then a step. Okay, so we're looking for that. So then we're going to lower it without bending and just pick the 19th fret first string and then pick the 17th fret and kind of slide off. That's the first part of this phrase, so let's do that slow. All right, so let's take a look at lick number 3, which is the continuation of that phrase. Lick number 3 happens right after lick number 2 and sounds something like this. All right, what a great lick. This is pure magic, and he really builds up the intensity of the solo here. So we're going to continue from where we were, so just to review. So on the 17th fret there, first string, then you're going to bend up a step and a half again, and then you're going to do a sequence of 2 bends. You're going to bend a whole step on the 19th fret first string, bring it down, then you're going to bend a half step on the 17th fret of the first string. Then you're going to go 20th fret on the second string to 17 on the second. So think of that as maybe the first phrase here. So, all right, and you'll recognize that as kind of a minor sound now. That's minor pentatonic pattern 3. So he's really mixing both scales very well here, right? So we have no surprise. So let's do it from where we are. Now you're going to jump back up to the first string and do another kind of like quarter step, half step nudge blues bend. Okay? And we're going to bring that down. And then he goes to this kind of repeating sequence of, just get my bearings here for a second. So you're going to bend that up and release it. And then go back and forth between 20 and 17. Now, I kind of just feel it when I play along, but I did count 10. So if you could somehow count 10, I don't know. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, the last time he ends the phrase by going back up to the 17th fret, picking the 19th fret, and then I can't see his hands here because they cut away, but he plays the 18th fret of the first string and the 17th fret of the second together to get this kind of real tense, right? And he gets off it pretty quick, so it's not too dissonant, but it's just an amazing lick. Definitely worth a listen. So here's what we have for lick number 3. So I'm really grabbing those two. You don't want to bend it too high, but I got the 17th fret of the second string and the 18th fret of the first string. And it really, really, you can see the other musicians react to it too. It just really brings a lot of energy to the solo. So that is lick number 3. I hope you guys enjoy this. He's got a bunch of great licks in the solo, but those are some of my favorites, and they're all E major or E minor pentatonic licks. So just the way he combines them is just such an artful way of combining them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next lesson.